You ever got a wild hair on a Saturday afternoon and said, hey, let's go do something? Well, that would be the story today. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So, sitting here in middle of January and we are at River Rocks Landing in Gadsden, Alabama, which if you know us, you know this is about, I don't know, 10 minutes from my house. Like I said in the opener, we kind of got a wild hair on a Saturday. It's a long holiday weekend for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So we said, hey, let's load up and go. So we have ridden through here several times and looked at the Christmas lights that they put up at Christmas, but we have never actually camped here. So we haven't had the camper out since the end of July. So it was a good time to get it out. Figured out a couple things I need to work on, which is, if you camp, you're going to have things you're going to have to work on. But we're going to do a tour of the campground, kind of give you a view of the campsites, the tiny houses they rent, something they call the tree house. We'll show it to you.
The banana house.
And the banana house, which is the big house on the end of the point out there. But I don't know, we're going to sit here on the pier a little bit and soak up some sun because it's warmed up a good bit. But we'll get back after it and get to walk around here shortly.
If you're a fisherman, they have a pier that you can fish off of right here, and they have a cleaning station. And also, if you have a boat, you could bring it down here, and they have all these, this nice storage area that you could bring your boat and spend time out on the lovely Coosa River.
Looks like they've got 25 covered boat slips and 2 that are open on the end, so
yeah,
it's a nice little setup.
They also have buildings that you can rent for your events, or like if your whole family came down here for a reunion or something like that, you could rent this. Birthday parties, whatever. They have a couple rooms that you can rent, and they overlook the water.
So these are some of the tiny houses that we were talking about. I think some are for rent, like you would rent a campsite. And I think there might be people that actually stay here full time. I don't know that for a fact. I mean, these all, well, not all, but some of them have a couple cars parked around them, so they could be weekenders like us or long term. I'm not real sure. So the road we're going down now, this is the Black Creek side. I think that's the Black Creek side, part of Lake Gadsden. I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, correct me. I should know because I live here. But again, another tiny house with a small deck that is right up on the water. And then to our left, we'll go around the front and get a better view of the little church. So this is walking up to the little church building. I want to assume that it's closed. It's just this tiny little chapel. Right here in the campground. And now we're coming up on the treehouse. So I think this is probably one of the newer buildings here. But try and get it where you can get a good view of it. Come around the side now. I think it's a lot bigger than what I thought it was. But that is, it's pretty cool. We'll put a link to the campground in the description because I don't know the rates on the tiny houses or those things. But I can tell you on the Black Creek side, when we get around to the Coosa River side, right now the current rate is $68 a night for waterfront. We're kind of in the middle section, the drive and the pull-through sections, they were $48 a night. Again, a little look at the treehouse.
This is what they call the banana house. From what I understand, the people that built this campground used to live here. But now the campground was bought by new people, and they do not live here. They rent this out. So you can rent this humongous place for whatever your event is, or if you just want to stay here on the Coosa River, or some people get married here, like small weddings, you know, different things like that. It is a beautiful, huge home. I will find out how many bedrooms and such it is, but it overlooks the water and has its own boat house thing there if you have your own boat. I don't want to go too far up in here because I don't know if somebody's staying here, but it is beautiful.
So again, like Lacey was talking about, that's the banana house, and that is the Coosa River. This is the side going up that faces the river. Like I said, right now the rates are $68 a night, and there's another tiny house here with a nice deck looking over the water. So I'll try and get it where you can see. Like I said, we're in middle January. They've started, I guess, taking the Christmas lights down. You can still see where some of them have the lights on them. But if I can find a good picture of the campground lit up, I'll just put it in right here. So these are some of the vacant spots along the river. I'm gonna walk through one of them so you can see just how close you are to the water. You back in here, that's a walking trail that goes around the property down by the water. And one cool thing is all around this place there are swings facing the water in all directions. So if it's a little warmer, you can sit out here, which is pretty warm today. We sat on the pier for a little while, but you can really just kind of hang out and not even have to do anything but sit here and watch the water go by. Of course, right now all the spots have water. They're full hookups, water, sewer, power, and that little box down there is cable, so you get the cable on here too. Another tiny house. And that thing's got a concrete pad and pergola, so that might be a full-time resident, I'm not sure. I don't even know if this qualifies as a tiny home. It looks like it's built on a
Sunrise Cottage.
It's called the Sunrise Cottage. It looks like it's built on a mobile home frame. So, I mean, is it bigger than your camper? Yes, but I don't know if that qualifies as a tiny home or not. So this is Current Market and Deli. They are open. We're probably going to eat lunch here, but they serve pizzas and salads. I'm not real sure what all they do inside of there, but they have a seating area outside with a big fire pit. You do not have to be camping here to come eat here. But again, it is right on the water. Looks like they have a big deck out here as well, and a bar. So we're gonna go and check it out. So we're opted to go outside because it has warmed up, but inside several tables TV. They got the Dolphins and Bills on right now. It's the end of the playoffs for the NFL, and the Dolphins are losing right now to the Bills, which is not surprising. But we're going to go outside, see if I can get through this door. Then they have a bar out here with, again, the NFL game on, and you're feet away from the river, so kind of hard to beat that. So we borrowed one of the menus from the current market in Delhi. We're going to try the pizza. It's not part of our diet plan, but we're going to anyway, so you can grab your pizza, something cold to drink, sit here and watch the river go by. So if you're not familiar with Gadsden or River Rocks Landing, it's just minutes off of 759. Which 759 you can access it from Interstate 59. So if you're coming from Birmingham, Chattanooga, you're going to be on Interstate 59, but come into Gadsden and that is the interstate right there, which even this time of year it's been kind of quiet. We haven't heard much road traffic or anything since we've been here. We checked them late yesterday afternoon. This is the pizza we went with. It is called the Current Situation, minus jalapenos, minus the pineapple. So we're gonna dig into this just a minute and we'll let you know how it goes. It's gonna be the first one to give it a try. Good stuff.
Very good.
Let's give it a try. It's always a good sign. Very good pizza. Recommend. If you're here, come get it tried. It's really good. So we just finished up lunch. Pizza was good. It's got a cool little setup and vibe there. So, like I said earlier, if you're in the campground or around Gadsden, it's a pretty cool place to come check out. So we're gonna go keep going up. We're gonna check out the pools and the bathhouses and all those things that are important to the camper sometimes. So we're heading into the bathhouse, bathrooms, showers, laundries, all that good stuff. But we will make sure, of course, that they're empty before we do any filming in there. So here's the hallway. What you have on the right hand side is individual little shower rooms. Then you've got the ladies' room there, and the men's room is up there. But I've already checked this one. I know it's vacant, so we're going to take a look around the showers. So you have individual dressing room here, and then the shower is here. So, nothing crazy, but they're clean. I can say I did take a shower up here earlier this morning. The water pressure was good and the water was hot, so, but that's how the shower rooms are set up.
And then the bathrooms are just standard, bathrooms but they're very clean. They're kept very nice. And they do have laundry, but they do not have a change machine, so make sure you have quarters and stuff. It's $1.50 a load, but they're very nice too. Got a counter to fold your clothes, and they got one laundry room, and then you come to this side and they have more over here. So it's a very nice setup. And while you're waiting on your laundry, you can go outside, and they have little rocking chairs here overlooking the pools to wait on it.
So we are basically just kind of walking around exploring right now, and there's the laundry rooms. But if you come down this hallway, there's a big room here, which is cool, and I guess you could have meetings or something here. But I want to go up here because this room looks interesting. Yeah, this is my kind of place. Big fireplace, TV, couches, multiple tables. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3 TVs in here. A piano there. Got games, got dominoes, books. So I guess this is just like a common area where if you want to come hang out, or you got cold or hot at your camper, or the weather got bad, this is probably a good place to come chill out for a little while. So we just came out. That is from the laundry rooms there that goes into the office where you check in. There was people in there conducting their business, so didn't video in there, but this is the front entrance. Again, there is one of the pools there. I'm trying to get up here and get a better shot of this infinity pool. Well, the pool is closed, but let's see if we can get a little better video of what I was talking about. I mean, basically, if you're in the pool, it looks like you're laying right over into the river, so that's a pretty nice little setup there. So the old sign is still there. When this first opened, however many years ago that was, it was River Country Campground. It has since been changed to River Rock, but I'm gonna go back and see when this thing actually opened, because I don't really remember. We are coming up on the end of our walk around the property, and of course no campground is complete without a playground. So if you have small kids and you can't get in the pool and you don't go out in a boat or whatever you want to do, there is a pretty nice little playground here. It's gravel, you know, it's got your typical playground stuff. One thing I don't see are swings. Okay, the swings are over there. Sorry I'd missed those. But yeah, I mean, if you want to let your kids come run wild for a little bit, if you've been cooped up in the camper with them for a day or two, probably a pretty good place to do that. Like Lisa said earlier in the videos, they do have buildings you can rent for parties or whatever. This is a large building, kind of towards the Rainbow Drive side of the property. That door says game room, but I don't know if that's actual part of things you can do or if that's something you rent. So if you know for sure, you can leave a comment, but we're going to kind of stay away from that because there is cars parked over there. It could be someone's staying there, working there, or I don't know. So that is going to complete the loop. That filthy truck you see right there is ours. And that is our camper that we named Loretta. So from our campsite, we do have a view of the lake. But this is we're parked next to this huge camper. And then we got little old Loretta sitting right here. So if you watched any other videos, this is our 1996 30-foot travel trailer that we have remodeled and painted. So those videos are on the page. If you didn't see those, go back and check them out. So new awning, new paint job. Inside was redone as well, but we're not gonna do that again. So it's our last night just hanging out in the camper this weekend. The dogs are back with us. Food, water, fireplace, puppy bed in the hallway, so they're happy too. This is our last morning here at River Rocks Landing. We've already started breaking the camper down, getting ready for that long 6-minute drive home. But just overall, for off-season cold weather, the campground's really nice. We didn't do the site-by-site review, just kind of our weekend here to check it out. It's really nice. The food was good at the restaurant. I'm sure during the spring and summer, when everything's wide open, it would be even better. But we got to sit here. I watched the sunrise over the lake, the sunset over the lake. I'll put the sunset time lapse right at the end because it was great. But again, even though you may think we're crazy that we, spent $48 a night to stay like 10 minutes from our house or less, we just like to get the camper out, go out and do our thing. Got the dogs with us. They had a good time, trying to get them used to camping some. So again, if you're interested in coming here, I hope this will help you make a good decision, because I do think we'll come back when the weather is better and the pools are open and all that good stuff. So thanks for watching. If you hadn't hit the subscribe button, please do so. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're into notifications, turn those on. You'll know when we post a new video. So again, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.